Yo, what's good, folkers? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Snapzilla Gorilla. Welcome to the Definition of Anarchy. Man, it's a crazy day. Apparently, they got they up in DC getting it in right now, man. These Trump supporters then stormed. They done stormed. What's up, Dice? What's good, pimpin'? These they up in the Capitol building. Black Spring with Autumn was good. Man, they up in that Capitol building going nuts. So, man, I heard people getting shot. Somebody got shot or something like that. Maybe with a rubber. I don't know what happened. I heard they was up in Nancy Pelosi's office, fucking, going through emails and shit. I don't know how true that is, but they are not playing. They thought this was gonna be sweet, but it ain't sweet. Now, this is the thing, okay? What's up, you guys? This is the thing. BN, what's good? So, I was up in the Amazing Lucas's live stream, right? Because he's covering what's going on at the Capitol, right, in Washington, D.C. Buy XRP and XRP cryptocurrency right now. Yeah, maybe. I say buy some gold. But yeah, people are talked out. So I'm up in the Amazing Lucas's live stream, just watching what he's covering, and they stormed the building. And I knew that they were doing that before I started watching this live stream. So, and I was even on Facebook telling people, I was like, look, you can't storm a building that you own, right? Because we're the taxpayers, right? We are supposed to have access to these buildings, these public buildings that they call themselves residing in or whatever. We own that shit. We're supposed to be able to have access to that. And, I gave him a super chat. The Amazing Lucas. I gave the Amazing Lucas a super chat saying that you can't storm a building that you own and blah, blah, something else. And I said, y'all on some slave shit, right? The people that think that, you guys are you doing the wrong thing by breaching the Capitol building? Because people on the left think that the Trump supporters are doing something wrong. They're not doing anything wrong. They're supposed to have access to that, right? Now, I don't play the left-right bullshit. 415 Jinx. No, I ain't mad. Did anybody in this in the chat room right now? Did I seem angry? Did I come up in here angry? No. I didn't. I'm not, because words are wind. You understand what I'm saying? Words are wind. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really worried about the words per se, but I wasn't referring. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I'm passionate about everything I speak on. I was referring to people that think that it's wrong for these people to enter the Capitol building. So when he read the super chat, I guess somehow he thought I was talking about him, and he started wilding out, started coming at me sideways. I was like, look, man, I ain't the one. All right, if you're gonna talk shit, best believe I'm gonna talk shit back. I don't give a fuck whose live stream it is. It could be Jesus's live stream. If Jesus comes at me sideways on his live stream, I don't give a hot damn who you are. First of all, it's not your live stream, it's YouTube's live stream. You're borrowing their platform to speak your shit. So, yeah, I gave you a super chat because you give people super chats because there's a lot of fucking comments, right? And the best way to get the person's attention, if they have a lot of chats going on, is to send them a super chat. And I feel like sometimes he be on that real shit. And when I feel like he's on that real shit, I support anybody that's on that real shit. I buy to send them a super chat, a PayPal, or supporting their Patreon. Ask Black Spring with Autumn. She don't have super chat, so I use her Patreon. I'm a member of Derek C. Williams' channel, little shit like that. So he ain't the only one I'm supporting her, right? Anyway, so he comes at me sideways because he thought I was talking about him, I guess. No, I was, and I clarified it. I said, look, I was talking about anybody who thinks it's wrong for them to storm to get in that building. And then I said, you ain't about to just, come at me like that. I forgot exactly what I said, but I came back at him, point blank in the period. So he gets even madder. And then starts talking about I be loose on my live streams because he knows where I'm at. I grew up in LA and all. So, do I hide where I go? Do I hide when I'm on my live stream? Do I say, oh, I don't want anybody to know where I am? No, because I handles mine. And I know I can handle mine. And I ain't worried about nobody running up on me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand that. I don't care. When I do the stairs, people ask me in the live stream, oh, where you at? What's your location? Where you do the stairs at? And I say, I'm at the Culver City Stairs. The Culver City Overlook. All right? You hear that? The Culver City Overlook. And I like to get up in there on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. That's when I like to go. You understand? So because if y'all want to come join me and get the workout on, boom. It is what it is. If you want to come join me and try to square up and try to fight, bam, we can do that too. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. Sometimes I go on Fridays. If I can't get in there on Thursdays. And then he starts talking about, I'll make it disappear and I'll smack your kids and make your kids smack you. And what's that supposed to do? All that's doing is exposing the fact that you disrespect children, right? You'll come at somebody's children. I didn't come at you no kind of way. I never attacked Lucas personally. I never talked about his appearance. I never talked about his feminine ways. I ain't never talked about that. But he gonna sit up there and attack my children, try to call me sweet and suspect, when I think, a hit dog hollers. You understand what I'm saying? A hit dog hollers. So since we want to go there, I think you really sweet. And I think a lot of people actually think you sweet, partner. But it is what it is. You feminine. It's okay. You try to hide it. You try to get buck on your live streams. It is what it is. But the shit that you said about my children, the shit you talking about, you essentially, I'm not even gonna say it. It's kind of like dry snitching. But he put it out on his live stream. He put it out that he snitched on himself. Said that he can make me disappear. Said I'll show up and then your kids will be like, where you at? Try it. Try it. I invite you. I would love to hone my skills. I would love to practice what I've been training for and have been sparring for and fighting for. Go ahead. But that's supposed to make me upset and start to cry? No, it doesn't. I'm using this as a learning lesson, guys, because look, when you try to argue a point with somebody and they start attacking you personally, that means they ain't got shit on you. You understand what I'm saying? Those are called fallacies. When you start attacking people's persons, like I'm talking about, I said, oh, no, don't time anybody out. Don't time anybody out. If they got shit to say, you know what I'm saying? Let them talk their shit unless they spamming. Yeah, like when you present an argument, I said it's their right. It's our right. We own these fucking buildings, these Capitol buildings, these police stations, right? These courthouses, all that shit. We own it. We pay for it. We're supposed to have access to that. If you weren't saying anything against that, then you say, oh, okay, you weren't. If you knew that you were, so he said, oh, early in the live stream, I was talking about how we own that. We should go in there. Okay, that's fine. Then you can just say that. You say, I agree. It's the slave mentality to think that people who have a grievance with the government shouldn't be allowed to run up in the government building and air their grievances out to the motherfuckers that they have a grievance with. That was my point. That's a slave mentality. He took it personal and started attacking me personally. That lets you know, if you agree with that, then what you attacking me personally for? Why the ad hominems? Why threaten children? Why threaten my wife? Which one is it? First he called my wife a wife, and then he called her a bitch. Is my wife a wife, or is she a bitch? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? But I invite you, because he talked about he seen my live streams. Okay, you've obviously seen my live streams, probably the ones with your name in it, because you're a narcissist. Since we want to go there, you probably only saw the ones with your name in it. That's fine. If you see this one, I invite you to run up on me whenever, whatever. See if you can catch me slipping. Come on, please do. I don't care. I would love, like I said, I would love. It is what it is. You want to get it cracking? We can get it cracking. Like grown men. But I'm not going to come at you like that. I'm saying I'll be ready. So you see the landmarks because you grew up in LA all your life. Come on then. Come to the landmarks I'll be at. Fox Hills Park, right? Culver City Stairs. The Torrance Farmers Market. The Mar Vista Farmers Market. I'm not hiding. Have I ever hidden? And the idea to think that you can hide from the government, they always know where you at. My cell phone's on. It has GPS on it. So I can never hide from the government as long as this motherfucker running. So the idea that like you expose something by saying that I am loose with my live streams and you know where I'm at. Come get me. Come get me then. Real shit. Come get me. So, my children won't be there. And let me tell you something. If you think you can put your hands on my children, that's gonna be another day for you, my friend. That's gonna be another day for you. I don't take threats to my children lightly, but because you were doing it through a screen, and even though you live in LA, the likelihood of you coming up against me is very slim. You felt like it's okay to threaten people's children. I'm not really worried about that. But if I'm with my children and you run up on, even if you don't have the intent, it's already in the back of my mind that you want to hurt my children. So even if you run up on me with some peace shit, because you tried to clean it up after you talked all that shit and said you ain't had nothing against me. Okay. Well, you went in on threatening my children and you calmly said you ain't got no problem with me. So it's already in the back of my mind. If I see you and you see me and you recognize me and you come in my direction and my children are around, just know that the threat against my children are going to be on the forefront of my mind. And I'm going to act accordingly. If you think it's sweet, if you think shit is sweet, come on, bring something hot in. Come on, bring the savory. If you think it's sweet, bring the savory. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, but there's no anger here. I just know that you peeping shit and you're letting me know that you want to harm me or whatever, or you want to harm my children, or you want to whatever you want to do. That's what you said out of your mouth. Whether you meant it or not, it is what it is. If you think shit is sweet, look at this. Now, I've seen your hands. Since we want to do a personal attack, your hands make you look sweet. Look at these hands. Do they look sweet to you? You know what I'm doing right now, y'all? I'm posturing. It doesn't make it. All this shit I'm saying right now. Look at. What am I doing it through? A screen. So what I'm saying is, if you know where I'm at, I don't know where you be at because you're always behind. You're always in front of a green screen. and you're always, got this American flag, even though months ago you were talking shit about people who had American flags behind them during their videos. Then you started doing it. Anyway, let's move on from the contradictions. Yeah, yes, I said meet me at the stairs. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say he can come where I'm at? Tuesday, Thursdays, and did anybody hear me not hear me say Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays I'm at the stairs? If you want to meet me to work out, you can come on, get it cracking. We can work out. If you want to meet me to bang it out with these, you can do that too. Matter of fact, I'll bring, to keep it copacetic so we don't get arrested, because that's really what you're worried about, right? I'll bring the gloves. I'll bring the gloves because I got gloves. I'll bring the gloves, and I ain't got no headgear. I don't use headgear. You can bring the headgear. I got a mouthpiece. You bring a mouthpiece. I ain't giving you one of those. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, Culver City Stairs. If you're in LA, you want to work out, you want to spar, I'm down. If you want to get down with some Muay Thai shit, I got the shin guards. I'll bring shin guard for you. It is what it is. That way, we won't have to worry about the police arresting us, right? There's a circle right up in there. There's plenty of space to bang it out with the gloves. And then you could, if you want to try to make me disappear and have my kids say, where's daddy? You can try that too. Good luck. Yes, I did. Yes, I did say that. Am I hiding it? Is Zaina Haler Mariam? When did I ever deny that? Let me read some of these comments. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I hit the bag for 5 minutes with no win after doing rounds and rounds and rounds of drills. I mean, but it is what it is. I was acting a fool. I said, Azana Haler Mariam, whatever your name is. All I said was, you can't storm a Capitol building. You can't storm a building you own. And if you think that that's what that is, then that's a slave mentality. He took it personal. He took it personal and ran with it. I don't give a hell how damn what you're saying. Let's see. The Amazing Lucas is a great dude, but he has a big ego, and that blocks logical thinking sometimes. If anyone agrees with him, he shames it. Yeah, I mean, that's what he does. That is his MO. Me, I don't want anybody kicked off or censored. I just told my minds, do not time anyone out. Do not delete them or anything unless they're doing some spammy shit. Lucas didn't start this BS, you did. Okay, Izena, another talker. Good for you. The Boombox Guru, what's up? I like Lucas' platform, but he did this and your wife. The kid's giving me a second thoughts about it. I mean, I'm not here to tell anybody to not support the Lucas. I'm not going to use the A word anymore. I'm just calling him the Lucas. Support. I don't care. I'm not here to have anyone pick sides or anything like that. I'm just, because he blocked me. So he blocked me from his chat and all this other shit. So I'm gonna speak my speech. And this is what it is. I'm not here, you know what I mean? Y'all can continue to support the Lucas. Yeah, I mean, listen, he wouldn't, I know for a fact he wouldn't say it in my face. I know for a fact. And that's what I said. I said, keep that energy if you're face to face. Because how many disclaimers has he put out at the end of his live streams? After he didn't talk shit to people for hours and hours, at the end of his live streams, he puts out the disclaimer. I didn't mean any of that, this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, keep that same energy. Keep that, and I'm not even talking about the words. I'm not even talking about the word. I'm talking about the yoking and all that other shit. The energy behind the words. Tina Hartman was good. No, just yeah, Tina Hartman, he essentially did. Yep. He said he would smack my children and have my children smack me and all this other shit. He was just talking. But he had an energy that all I said was keep that energy. When keep the same. You should always, because you might encounter somebody that you have been talking shit to on the screen. I try to keep the energy I would keep in your face while I'm in your person. So I don't disrespect people. I don't attack people personally. I might attack their ideas. I might say what their ideals or their way of thinking is not in alignment with mine. So I might say something about that. But I try never to personally attack someone, especially like in that manner. So all I was saying was keep the energy you would keep in somebody's face. Would you say that to a grown ass man in their face? That's really what it's about. Miles Morales, you funny. Miles Morales, that sound like a fake. That sound like a fake V Lucas. I don't know, man. Something about that. The Miles Morales. I think that's a fake Lucas, fake V Lucas account. But you know, it is what it is. He's probably still live streaming right now, so I don't know. Yes, I said meet me at the stairs. Oh, I said that already. Yeah, I invite people all the time to come to the stairs. Like I'm not no big ass celebrity. I feel like I need to have security around me. No. I'm not. Energy Television says I'm not going anywhere near DC. That's what's up. I feel you. Derek C. Williams was good. Lucas be at the Turkish massage parlor with steam bath and grease. I like the Capitol Stormers more than the video game players. Word. What's up with the Capitol? Oh, hey, Deuce. Yeah, they're Trump supporters are rallying and protesting at the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., and they done got all up in there. They tried to keep them out. The cops tried to keep them out, but they got past the cops and are inside the building. But like I said, that's not. I mean, that's their building. They own that shit. The cops are basically keeping them off their own property. Lawrence Rittenell, what's going on, man? Attack ideas, exactly, man. Attack ideas, and that's what I do. I don't attack the individual, because as soon as you start attacking the person, that lets you know, okay, you have nothing to say. You have nothing real to say. So now you're going to attack me. Okay, go ahead. Well, he got mad at because of slaves, y'all slaves. That's what it is. If you think that it's okay for the elite class to rule over you and fuck you over, and then when people get fed up and they try to come at these tyrants with their grievances, if you think that's wrong, then that's slave mentality. I don't know what other way to say it. That's slave mentality. Marcy T, what's going on? Yeah, PSYOPs, big time. B.I.G., yeah, I've given him some money. Yeah, but he's not the only one. He's not the only one. He's not the only one I've given super chats to. It ain't happening no more, though. You know, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, he's no longer going to get any super chats from me. That's real shit. But it is what it is. I mean, it's all good. Lawrence Reno says, I saw Lucas's live and I heard him insult you. That's because that's what he does. That's what he does. His arguments. When people come at him with arguments that he can't really go against, that he has no answer for, that's what he does. That's what he does. Too much going on for this not to be connected. What do you mean? What are you referring to, Marcy T? Miles Morales, the only thing you gonna do at them stairs is bend over and take it like a gay boy. You is. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Miles Morales. or AKA the whatever you are, whoever you are. You can go ahead and say that. Nicolette Morris says they got guns drawn. No shit. I gotta go check that out. Yo, buddy, you want to talk about the gay stuff? If you want to test the theory, step outside. Look, these people talking this shit, including the amazing the Lucas, they're not really going to do anything. So that's why they talk all that shit on the internet through a screen. Even though he knows we're both in LA, it's the odds of us meeting up are very slim. And he's not going to actively try to come at me. He's not. He's already made that clear. And even if he really does, I'm still going to. I'm always on point. So I mean, he's in this Miles Morales character. I mean, you know, this whole gay thing, like talking about people gay, and then Lucas tried to play me with that shit, with the gay shit, when you want to talk about suspect. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. He's a little boy, and you know, he has a little boy mentality, and you know, he obviously doesn't respect children and people with children and all that other shit. So if I have something to lose, he said he ain't got nothing to lose. I have something to lose. So if I have something to lose, how much more equipped will I be to defend what I got to lose? How easy do you think it's going to be for someone who has something to lose that shit when they come up face to face with somebody? Yeah, like you know, I would never. I would never threaten people with physical violence. Never. Every fight I've been in, I've not started the fight. Every fight I've been in, I've never started the fight. I've never even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always the one finishing the fight. People, even when I was told to meet up with somebody at the park, they wanted to meet up. I didn't want to do it because it was retarded. Even when I knew that we were meeting up to fight, I was still not the first one to swing. You know what I'm saying? Now, there were times where it was strangers, you know, at a club or something like that, and I don't know you from Adam, and you coming at me with a certain energy while talking shit, I might haul off and take one because I know that's where it's going, and why waste time waiting on you to punch me? Yeah, so it is what it is. Let's see. Mark T, it's all good. I don't like people dissing you, man. Is that you, Chris? Yeah, I think Miles Morales is definitely a fake account, and it's probably his. He's a big baby. It is what it is. Effie Book says, yeah. Anarchy Television, I don't understand why people do not think that people can govern ourselves. Why do some people think that a very few lunatics can govern? I don't know why they think that. Because they don't have I don't know. Maybe they're just uncomfortable and afraid to do shit for themselves. Some people don't want to do it. Some people want to be ruled over. Some people want to be taken care of. And that's okay for them, but just don't put that shit on me. Don't put it on me. If you want a ruler, you can have a ruler, but don't force me to have one. And that's the whole point behind this shit. Stop acting tough and go feed your kids. That's a the Lucas talking point. Thank you, Miles Morales, for confirming. All I'm gonna say, Miles Morales, the Lucas, or whoever the hell you are, you know where I'm at. Stop acting tough. How am I acting tough? Did anybody hear me say that I was going to do anything to anybody? Did anybody hear me say I was gonna harm someone? All I said was, if you want to work out, meet me at the stairs. If you want to spar, meet me at the stairs. Did I say I was going to physically attack somebody? Don't feed the bulletin, bro. I'm not. I'm just saying. Right? It ain't worth the extra sizzle. Yeah. Yes, old head Deuce. I would super chat Lucas. Yes, I was. Yo, Snap, the problem I have with the protests is that these people are pro-Trump and not really anti-state. Exactly, man. And I wouldn't necessarily support them. Yeah, I mean, well, see, that's why you got, I mean, they're ripe. They're ripe for the ideas of true freedom. Because they can say, you can say, look, man, Trump is out. If you really want to be free, then you understand that both sides of the system is not working for you. They're working against you. The right and the left. The right wing and the left wing are part of the same bird. And even, let's say Trump was legitimately trying to drain the swamp. He can't do it from within the system. He can't. It's just impossible. The system is too entrenched. And there's too many players that would be working against him. There's too many players that would work against him to make that do what it can't work. It can't work. So one or two things are going to happen. One, you're going to end up like Kennedy. All right. Two, you're going to serve one term like Trump did, and you out of there. All right. Because maybe Trump was bucking too much, and they know, well, we can't off him because too many people would go haywire. So we got to just not allow him to have a second term. So with that in mind, you have to have that understanding. Like, okay, Trump was legit, but he's impotent while he's in that system. He's impotent. There's nothing he can do for us. So we have to do it for ourselves. That's the only thing I'll be trying to preach. That's it. When I'm super chatting on his live streams or anybody else live streams that are kind of, even Brandon Tatum, I don't like 90% of Brandon Tatum's ideologies. I don't agree with 90% of what ABL has to say. But I do super chat them when I feel like they're heading toward the precipice. You know what I'm saying? And they don't go over the precipice because they don't want to lose the support. So he ain't nobody special. You know what I'm saying? Miles Morales, old heads dude, he's a fanboy. Okay. I don't got to prove I can kick ass. I just kick ass when it's necessary. Word. That's a smear. Yo, I got to walk instead of troll and harass. Real talk. Yeah. Nicolette Moore, y'all president-elect is about to speak. He ain't my president-elect. Dude, you're a total gentleman. I appreciate that, man. Lucas is afraid Jake Paul would have stepped up and clocked you by now. Yeah. Yeah. Real shit. I feel, yeah, Jake Paul would have ran up on me. I believe it. Yes. And he probably would have got one off. But it wasn't going to be no unanswered one off. And if I had the opportunity, if I knew he was rolling up, then we can get it cracking. Jake Paul damn sure would have ran up and clocked me or tried to clock me. Real shit. He about that life. He is. I got to give it up to him. You know? I mean, I feel like he's disrespectful to boxing, real boxing in some ways, but because he's never boxed a real boxer. And all those guys, so he had multiple guys that he sparred with in the videos. None of those guys knew how to box. So, I mean, Nate Robertson is a basketball or football. Nate Robinson's not a boxer. So these cats he fought are not boxers. So, I mean, but he does have the natural ability. And with training, he does show some real promise. You know what I'm saying? If he worked his way up, he can be a real heavy hitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Logan Paul not so much. Jake Paul is definitely Definitely got more goods than Logan Paul. Never seen you act a fool. That's right, Marcy T. I mean, what's the point? Why am I act a fool on this? Through this? Like, if I know where you at. So let's say this. If he was about that life, you know where I be at. Why would I sit up here and say it on the screen? I'm like, oh, you talking shit? Oh, okay. We'll see about that. But I'll keep that in the back of my mind. But I'm not the one to run up on somebody who's talking shit on me on the internet. I'm just not. Like, if I felt like I was in Lucas's place, I wouldn't feel the need. Because I first of all recognize that I'm not attacking the dude. Like, I wasn't attacking Lucas personally. So there would be no point. And even if somebody was attacking me personally, you're still like, I'm not going to just sit up here. Well, for what? The words are wind. It's words. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and you're over there. Like, I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. But like I said, I mean, I'm at, you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. Come on up. Miles, you look like a sport goofy ass baby. We see you. Morris T, I respect people's skills, talents, and training. That's what's up. Hidden Marco says Trump wouldn't even get to be president in the first place if he was actually against. Exactly. That's how I feel. Actually against it. The only people who become president are the ones that are already Masons and born to be bred. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Right. Taking notes. That's what's up. Evan Book said I was talking to Arnold and he said Lucas was a girly man. But Lucas is a bum. A. Dehaney says Izana Hayla Mariam, you're still all talk though. What am I talking about? All talk about what? All talk about what? What am I all talking about? I'm all talk about what? What did I all talk about? About what? What are you referring to? Did I say I was gonna beat somebody's ass? Did I say I was gonna make somebody disappear? What did I talk about? What did I talk about? Yeah, you damn sure listening. F the Fed, F the word up. Energy Television Miles is fake. That's a fake account, probably ran by one of Lucas's cronies or Lucas himself, because he loves Spider-Man. He swings. He likes to swing from the balls of Spider-Man's web, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, Miles Morales, of course, is fitting. That if I were to have a fake account, I'd probably call it Godzilla. I don't know. Tatum will go full big boss man on Lucas and give him. I believe. I agree. Now, Brandon Tatum has a tendency to go off on people online too, threatening them and saying he'll beat their ass. But I believe it more in him. But you can't judge a book by its cover. You never know what somebody got. You never know what somebody got in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? You never know what somebody got. That's why there's no point in coming at people like that. Like, I mean, do what you want. Like, I believe in freedom of speech. He had every right to say those things that he said. But he did threaten my children. He did threaten me. That's taken a little bit to the left, right? But because it was over a screen, I don't take it seriously. I'm just pointing out the level of immaturity and the level of the lack of a real argument. You know what I'm saying? And to let him know, since I can't chat on his shit no more, you know where I'm at. So if you see this, you know where I'm at. Since you know where I'm at, since you stalking me on YouTube, you know where I'm at. So I mean, it is what it is. You want to test it out? Go ahead. Ain't no all talk. Fuck out of here. That is a CCW choice out there in Cali, since y'all have capacity restrictions. I wouldn't guess a Glock 19 or some, since only 10 rounds. So Slim 6400 Out here with the CCW, it is a may issue state. This is a may issue state, meaning that if you demonstrate that you are not a danger to society, you don't have a felony, you don't have this, you don't have violent crimes. If you demonstrate that you're in good faith of carrying that firearm, in states where it's a shall issue, once you demonstrate that, they have to give you the license. In California, they don't have to. So even if you demonstrate, and also they want you to, there has to be a reason, a good reason, like you were threatened, or you have a restraining order out on somebody, or something like that. So that's when you would have to get that cracking. So it's very difficult in certain counties in California to get a license, because you got to go through the cops, and the cops they don't have to give it to you, even if you demonstrate it. Even if you demonstrate that you are threatened, even if you demonstrate that you have a restraining order and all that good stuff, you meet all those requirements, they still don't have to give it to you. Let's see. Basically supersetting. Yep. Damn. KPKB says, damn, what's America coming to? What has it been going to? That's the question. This has been in the making for decades, man. You can't keep the people down forever. That's all I gotta say. Even a Trump supporter, even a gang of Trump supporters, you cannot keep them down forever. So now, once they go through all this, and Biden still becomes president, they have a choice to make. You understand what I'm saying? They have more choices to make. Now their mind is opened a little bit more. I'm glad this is happening, because now their minds are ripe for true freedom, and that's how you got to get at them. The definition is, it's cool. Any reasonable person can tell you're about that life. After fanboys, they wish Lucas would fight them because they crave his touch. Maybe. Some people gonna choose sides, and that's okay. People gonna choose sides. I knew that people were gonna come over here and likely come over here because I'm not that big, and talk shit. But that's life. It's all words. It's all words. It's talk. But like I said, I came on here because even if it's just talk, I still got some shit to say too, and I'm gonna say it. So I have a platform. He came at me sideways, and I'm gonna speak on it. Period. All right. Oh, let's see. Picture just now. What happened just now? Miles Morales, that's a fake account, you guys. Miles Morales is the new Spider-Man, okay? I'm a fan of comics too, and I'm a fan of Marvel and all that stuff. So Miles Morales is the new Spider-Man, basically. He's a black Spider-Man. More bang for the buck, that's what I go hiking in the hills. That's what's up, man. That's, you gotta stay on point. My endurance, just so y'all know, my endurance is on point. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see me rucking with 70 pounds while talking to you guys, climbing up some stairs. If you think shit is sweet, it is. It's all good. I'm not saying that that's a indicator of how well someone can fight, but the endurance behind that, the fortitude, and I train. I mean, I spar. I get it in. So I mean, not to say that I'm a badass for it, but if you think it's sweet, you better have some stamina. That's all I got to say. Let's see. I do not want no one rule over me. Exactly, Tina Hartman. That's what it's all about. Point blank in the period. And if for those of you who do want people to rule over you, you don't have the right to force that onto someone else, because that's what you want. Go over your little area over there. Go to your village or your town or your city, your state, and you get ruled over there, and let me mind my own goddamn business. Period. All right. Tamiko Anderson says the definition of anarchy, actually, you and Lucas look alike brothers. I don't know about that. I bet you guys got into enough fights when you were young. He loves his twin brother. I didn't know he had a twin. Hello. Marcy says, I roll kind of heavy because I ruck hound as a hobby, so my pack gets kind of heavy. Plus, I normally roll with some tuck. That's what's up. I can't roll with no tuck out here. I wish I could. I can't roll with tuck in California. That's why I'm about to go to a state where I can roll with some tuck to make it complete. To make my whole shit complete. I wish I could roll with some tuck. If I can ruck with some tuck, it'll be all good. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Anarchy Television. Miles can't do anything because he's an AI robot. Yeah. Mercy, I bet you got some nice rocks out there in California. Yeah, we got some nice rocks. Book, China did take over. When Biden raises his hand on the 20th, China gonna be all up and through. Didn't they buy some big company? I forgot. I gotta look that up. Yeah, there's plenty of medicinal plants out here. A lot of sage. Vampire squids occupy. You funny. Let's see. Old head dude says at Patriot they won't let me drop a link. Oh, okay. Drop a link for what? They won't let y'all drop links? I got a bunch of women to protect. That's what's up. Yeah, me too. So just so y'all know, people who have shit to lose are probably going to be a little bit more invested. Okay? In whatever. Lucas in West Hollywood, that's what I think. I think he grew up, I believe he grew up in West LA, like Santa Monica, Venice area. I know a guy who grew up out there too. His name is, matter of fact, he kind of looked like he could be the Lucas's cousin or something like that. They have the same mannerisms, the same. And I trained him. I trained him in boxing, right? Before the shit got fucking crazy. He was already a good fighter, right? He was already a good, like, regular fighter. Like a street fighter. Because he got in a lot of fights. Because he grew up in West LA, they thought he was sweet because he didn't sound hood. You know what I mean? So he was always a decent fighter. But I started training him. And he called me up the other day. He was like, man, I got into some road rage. And a couple of Hispanics came up to me and was trying to get buck. And he said, I use your moves, man. I use the shit you taught me. And I gave him a 2 or 3 piece and knocked him out. And then the other guy ran to the truck and got a tire iron. And I was like, oh shit. And he got in the car and got zipped away. But he said he used what I trained him with to knock a motherfucker out. So, and we got to get back into it because we were getting it in before the Tecate virus hit. Heavy, like, you know. Let's see. Tina Hartman says, I don't think you're a chump. I bet my money on you. You know, it is what it is. I don't think he's a chump either. I don't think he's a chump. The problem is he thinks everybody else is a chump. And that's usually when you get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a chump at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a chump. But if he thinks shit is sweet, you know, that's when you find out how sweet shit ain't. Do you think that is the stage of shit hit the fan? Yeah. I mean, we've been going through the stages for at least 10 years. I'm like, that's what Slim 600 asked. Marcia T says, I'm like the go-to zombie apocalypse. Me too. Me too. Hidden Marco, he just a troll. Yeah, he be trolling. For sure. 2-hour session, yeah. I can go for a while too, man. Like, I work out. I put my body through the ringer and my mind. I woke up this morning, lifted up the people of God on YouTube, but I got to say you were heavy on my mind. Kathy Latore, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know what's funny too? Lucas fancies himself as a Christian, but look how he behaves. I mean, you know, pure hypocrisy. 20-minute intervals are good. Miles Morales, house slave. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate being a house slave, man. It's hard out there in them fields, man. Thank you. I love you, man. Kathy Latore says, need to set and listen to this video. I'm just rattled right now. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Kathy Latore. God bless you too. Marcy, I know I can scrap for 20 minutes straight. That's good. Not be out of breath. That's the important thing. You know, technique, breath control, you know, footwork, all that stuff. All that stuff is important. When you tie it together, it's all good. Effing book says, where I hike, there is a range below the mountain and you can hear the shots. Wow. Added to the weight. Marcy T says, I'm snatching up plants. I'm kind of low budget chemist. That's what's up. DOA, all 3 chambers of the White House have been breached. Good. Good. I mean, they can't be breached. We own that shit. If they were entered into by citizens, we own it. We own that. That's our shit. Shit, we need to start setting up cots there. Like, look, we need to start telling them what they need to do up in there. All right, man. Eat our popcorn. Yo, Nancy. Yeah, go up in there and tell them, repeal all this gun control. Yeah. Make that happen real quick. That's what we need to be doing. Nah. Nah, that ain't how it go, Nancy. Nah. Hey, yo, Mitch. What you need to do, Mitch, you need to introduce that $2,000 stimulus bill up for a vote. Bring that up. Nah. Fuck that extra shit you're trying to add to it. Take that off, put that up on there. That's how we supposed to do shit. They represent us. So they need to start representing us. Yeah, normally fights don't. Street fights especially, they last a couple seconds. Not sure if you guys in Cali 8 are seeing what's happening. Yeah, I've been seeing it on the news. Like, you practice Chin Na? I'm not familiar with that, Marcy T. Or Christopher. Man, I really want to get back into fighting. I was supposed to go back into boxing and started learning jiu-jitsu classes, but this COVID BS got everybody messed up. But that's why I drill. I drill every day. I work on my cardio. I work on my muscular endurance. I do all that shit every day. And that'll keep you sharp. Don't get it twisted. It'll still keep you sharp. And if you can find somebody that you know is not compromised health-wise and all the other shit, then you can link up with them and get it back in. Hit Marco says, shortly before my channel got striked, I got trolled by a call for an Uprising fans over Christianity for calling him out on his BS. Yeah, that happens. Incident orchestrated by George G. Who's that? You mean George Soros? Yeah, I wish I could train with anybody, man. I wish I could train with y'all too. It's always better to train with someone, but if you can't, you just do what you can. Drill what you can, when you can, and keep your cardio up, keep your stamina up, keep your core strong and all that shit. You don't have to slack off because the gym is closed, right? There's still shit to do outside. You just got to be, creative. F the Fed said, call for an uprising is whack. Yeah, man. If they ain't talking about freedom, man, they really not talking about nothing. If they're talking, see, a statist is still a statist, right? They just want their tyrant in place. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not talking about straight up, freedom, then what do we have? All we have are factions, right? Factions that are fighting each other. You got this leader of this faction, you got the leader of that faction. They clashing, and now the people that follow them are clashing against each other, when really they should be looking at the leaders of these factions like, man, you got us fucked up. And that's where shit gets bad. The Jedi Mind Trick says the part of the Truther sect is falling apart. Have you heard of Jeff Simpson? Yes, he died, unfortunately. I heard about that. I wasn't familiar with his work before that, though. Thanks for the MRE info. Oh yeah, no shit. No shit. I received my last order from My Patriot Supply yesterday. The DOA. I am a believer, but respect what you're talking about. Oh, I don't have no problem with people who believe in Jesus and God and all that stuff. No problem at all. It's just religion is very restrictive. So, that I don't really have a problem with religion. It's just some of the ideas, like, if you don't follow my religion, if you don't follow my set of rules, then you're going to hell. I don't like that type of shit. State is fighting each other. It's like rival gangs and mafia members. My throat's getting dry from this talking. I love this nation, but utterly believe in individual freedom. Yeah, that's really what it's about. Individual freedom. And that's that's what we need to stay on. I got props for anyone who practices martial arts. Yeah, me too. It's not just about fighting. It's about discipline. It's spiritual in many ways. Like, I don't just do striking. I don't just do boxing and Muay Thai, right? I also do yoga. You know what I'm saying? I also do breathing work and all this other shit just to stay centered. You know what I mean? That's why I do the rucking. That's why I do wind sprints. That's why I do jump roping. I just try to keep my body in tune and in line with what I know I need to do. But I love Hermano because you're brother in ours. Much love to you too. Damn, my throat's getting dry. Exactly. If you're a Christian, be a Christian. The only people I have a problem with are those who try to push it onto you and paint you as a bad person for not believing in the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off this. I didn't bring no water with me. My throat's getting mad dry. And it's got this AC blowing in my face. Don't worry, it's not Tecate. But look, man, this is a good lesson, right? If you want to be taken seriously as someone who has an intellectual mind, who's a critical thinker, when someone presents an argument to you, it's usually best to stay away from the personal attacks, because then you remove credibility from your shit, right? You lose credibility. Yes, there will be people in your chat room that will gas you up, that will ride your dick and swing from your balls no matter what you do. But that doesn't mean, that's another fallacy. You think you're right because the majority of the people in your echo chamber agree with you. That's called ad populum. Ad populum basically means that you feel like you're right because of the majority of the people in a certain sector agree with you, but believe the same thing you do. Just because most people in your chat room believe what you believe doesn't mean you're right. That's called ad populum, okay? And then when you attack someone personally because you didn't like their argument, you couldn't really have an answer for it, but you still had to feel like you was somebody and had to assert yourself. That's called an ad hominem attack. I can't take you seriously as someone who's so-called a critical thinker. Not that you need me to take you seriously, but it is what it is. But I have no problems with V. Lucas at all. Like, I don't have any, even though he came at my children, he came at my wife, he came at me and essentially threatened to make me disappear and all this other shit. Got no problem with you. Got no problem. But at the same time, knuck if you buck. If you know where I be, I am open. If you want to come work out, you want to get some cardio in, you want to get the rucking on, we can do that. You want to throw on the gloves and bang it out, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? So, the shin guards, whatever your flavor is, keeping it straight, no homo type of shit. But you get what I'm saying. So, and it's not a good idea. Also, if you act more feminine than the most feminine woman, can't take you seriously when you try to call somebody else suspect and gay. It's not really a good. I can't take you seriously because you about as feminine as a motherfucker in my mind. But that's okay. Doesn't mean you're gay. Doesn't mean that. But maybe you like to call other people gay because people call you gay so much. I don't know. But I don't have an issue with that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If people approach me and tell me them about me, only if they ask. Yeah. N. Thompson says, I'm a Christian, but I do not proselytize. I respect that. I respect that. Marcy says, I like people who tell me the truth, not what I want to hear exactly. Marcy says, I respect people who stand up for what they believe. I'm with that too. If you can tell me why you believe what you believe, if it makes sense, hey, buddy, do what you do. Exactly. I don't really care about what other people are doing. So just to set the record straight, when I went in and gave him, when I went on that super chat and told him, and I said, you can't storm a building that you own, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are slaves. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about anybody who believes that that's wrong. That's that slave mentality. You understand what I'm saying? So he took it personally. And that's what it is. I'm around all types of people and get along with all. I live out my faith. I am not perfect, but my faith is in my heart. I've been attacked by fake apostate Christians, being attacked by atheists. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, man. Respect people's beliefs. But just because they don't believe what you believe, doesn't mean they're stupid, doesn't mean that they're idiots, doesn't mean that they're evil. They just don't agree with you, right? I always had this, like, a super religious Christian, right? I'm always arguing with him when I worked at this tow truck company. He said, anybody that doesn't accept Jesus Christ into their heart as their Lord and Savior is going to hell, right? I said, well, what about the kid in India who's never been introduced to Christianity or never knew who Jesus was, and he dies at 5 years old? He's gonna go to hell? He didn't have an answer for that. So I was like, okay, well, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with a belief system that operates in that manner. Anyway, much love, you guys. Like, share, subscribe if you feel the need to. Leave your negative comments in the comment section. I believe in free speech wholeheartedly. I don't censor people. I don't yeet people. I don't delete nobody. I don't delete comments. I don't do any of that. So speak your mind in the comment section. Do whatever you got to do. Ratio me. I don't care. That's another funny thing about the ad populum fallacy. Somebody came up in the heavy duties when I did a video on heavy duty country. Now, I didn't attack heavy duty country personally. I attacked his ideas. But anyway, they came in there. A lot of his fans ratioed me. And one guy said, oh, you got ratioed. That must mean, you're wrong. I said, no, that doesn't mean I'm wrong. That just means the majority of people that saw the video were his people. And they agree with him. But to assume that they're right because they agree with him, because most people agree with him, or that I'm wrong, that doesn't mean I'm wrong. That's called the ad populum fallacy. And it's retarded. Anyway, much love. Stay up. I'll probably be doing a Rucking Live tomorrow. Tomorrow on Thursday. I'm going to try to be there by 8 o'clock. Okay? Culver City Stairs. Around 8 o'clock. Between 8 and 9, most likely. So I'll be there. And matter of fact, I'll bring my gloves. I'll bring another pair of gloves. And I'll bring some wraps. I don't wear wraps on my hands. But I'll bring them just in case you do. So I'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. All right? And by the way, I don't feed my kids McDonald's. I don't feed my kids that crap. They eat real food. Okay? So anyway. Yeah. See you guys at the stairs tomorrow. Culver City Stairs. Or the Culver City Overlook. Just so you know. Oh, yeah, I'm bald. Yeah. I am bald. Oh, my God, he called me bald. I'm going to cry now. Oh. My eyes are fake? Yep, they're fake. They sure are. They sure are. I'm fruity? Yep, I am fruity. Yep. Miles, you've been affected by the gay bomb. Definitely. Definitely. But I'll be there. I'll be there. And if I'm not there tomorrow, I'm there Friday. And if I'm not there Friday, I'll definitely be there Sunday. I never miss a Sunday, y'all. Never miss a Sunday. All right? So I'll be there. You think everyone is... Yeah, that's exactly... I'm sorry to say it. Oh, that you gay shit. Oh, you suspect. Oh, you this, that, and the third. That just... You're projecting, my friend. You're projecting. It's okay. It's okay, Miles. Go ahead and project. I don't have a problem with gay people, by the way. I don't have a problem with that community. You know, I just don't agree with that lifestyle. I think it's nasty to have your ding dong and a wing wong, but you know, that's just my personal belief. But I do love lesbians. And guess what? If I were a woman, I'd probably be a lesbian. So yeah, I probably am gay. So how will you ever come back from those burns? I don't know, man. Miles, you must be one of Luca's 16-year-old fanboys. Yeah, I think so. I can't fight this, man. Hidden Marco, no, I don't believe Lucas called me bald. This guy, Miles Morales, called me bald. Them glasses cost $5. No, actually they cost $20. Okay, on Zenni Optical, I got about 5 pair. They're decently made. Yeah, these are Zenni Optical, so they're about $20. Okay, $20, not 5. Okay, but you got to be careful with some of these Zenni Opticals because you know they're not the best made, but they're cheap enough so you can get multiple pairs, right? Because if you get one pair of $100, $200 glasses and they break, man. See, look. See? Zenni Optical. If you guys want some, just throw your prescription up in there and see the thing broke. So, you know, sad. But I have multiple pairs. So that's that. Just know when you get Zenni Optical glasses, that's what can happen. Your hairline is fake? Okay, this dude is just fake as fuck. Yeah, this dude. I was going to say the same. You sus if you constantly bring up. I mean, that's what it is. I could empathize more. She says, I've been there, done that. Yeah. Of course, you love the gay community because you one of them. I am. I sure am. I'm bald. I'm bald again? Okay, my hairline is fake. When have you seen my hairline? Man, get this fake. Okay. I'm almost about to throw Miles Morales out because he's... Okay. Yeah. Please get Miles Morales out of here. He's fake. That's some fake shit. When he said I had a fake hairline, I knew, okay, that confirms the bodiness. Because when have I ever shown a hairline? Lucas said he got an appointment with you. Oh, did he? Well, he didn't tell me about the appointment. He didn't tell me about that appointment. The golf girl, no, he didn't. After Fed, yeah. Let me know when that appointment is. He got my email address. I've been listening to them both this whole time. Hey, but I made the, hey, it's an open appointment. I'm going to try to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm late. Sometimes I'm there at 9. But if you come after 8 or 9, I'll be there. And he can come on some peace shit. He can come on some rah-rah shit. He can come on whatever kind of shit he want to come on. Just know I'm gonna pack the gloves in the truck tonight. I'm gonna pack the gloves in the truck tonight. Okay, I'm about to hide user on this channel because he is spamming. Miles Morales is out of here. He's spamming. I ain't got time for that. This is a prepper channel. People, geez, yeah. I mean, it's not. Yes, it's a prepper channel. It's a freedom channel. It's a channel about freedom. That's all I'm trying to be on, man. I just try to spread the message of freedom. And some people aren't ready for it. You know, sometimes when I say certain shit, certain individuals, they don't want to take it there because they don't want to lose their channel. They don't want to get demonetized because I'll probably never get monetized. So when you associate with people like me, you get on the radar of the Googles, okay? And they don't like that. So some people they look out for themselves. They don't want to be brought down by associating with me. It's okay. XX Daniel, we're not beefing, okay? I'm not beefing with him, but he had a live going about the storming of the Capitol building by the Trump supporters, and I said, it's not, you can't storm a building you own because we own that shit. We're taxpayers, right? We're supposed to have access to that building at all times. And I said, y'all slaves, because whoever thinks that's wrong, whoever thinks they're doing something wrong, has that slave mentality. And he thought I was talking about him. He took it personally. And so he started attacking me personally. He started attacking me. I said, oh, you got the wrong one. I ain't the one. I said, keep that energy when you keep that face-to-face energy, meaning no matter where you at, if you speak to somebody, speak to them with the energy that you would have in their face. And he took that to some level. So, and then he started attacking my kids, started attacking my wife and all this other shit. And then he had me blocked because he didn't want me to, he didn't want to have to answer for his words with me talking to him. So he had me blocked, had me deleted. So I was like, let me come up on here and speak my piece. You know what I'm saying? And say what I got to say in terms of what he was saying. So, you know, but like he said he knows where I be at when I do my lives. And I'm like, he said I'm loose with my lives. Like, is this as if I'm supposed to be hiding? I don't hide. And that's all I was saying. You know, I go to the Culver City stairs. Culver City, all I'm saying is you want to come up there, no matter what type of time you on, I'm ready for whatever. Just get it cracking. All that talk, all that yin yang ain't necessary. So that's all I was doing, man. So ain't no real beef. Ain't no real beef. All I'm saying is he liked the yipping and yapping and run off at the mouth, talking shit to people. And all I'm saying is I ain't the one who's gonna let you do that. Like, I'm not the one that's gonna be like, okay, Lucas. No, I'm gonna talk my shit too. I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah. Okay. It is a fake internet beef. It ain't real. And that's why I was trying to help him understand. Like, look, you can talk all that shit over the waves. I said, but you should always keep the energy that you would keep in somebody's face, even on the internet. So when I address people through a screen on the internet, or when I make videos about certain individuals, I keep the energy that I will keep in their face. So if I'm having a debate with somebody, I'm a debate with them, or having disagreement with them the same way I would have with them in person as I would do in a video. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would have that same energy. So that's why I was doing that. All I was telling him was that have that same energy if you're in somebody's face. I don't get the beef either. You guys could just debate live. Why wouldn't that work? Lucas seemed off the walls. Well, look, me and Brian from High Impact Flicks, we were talking about doing a live with Lucas, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, let's hit him up. I hit him up in his email, and we were supposed to have a live discussion. It wasn't really going to be a debate though. But I think he feels like I'm too like tinfoil hat and he doesn't want to be associated. So I guess, you know, he changed his mind, but it is what it is. You guys are going to forget about this in 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I don't care. I still have 2 channel access to YouTube on other internet sites. That's what's up. Marcia T. Well, in case we run into this problem again, we got experience. Yeah, you will go viral. M. Thompson says, I'm concerned about what this channel talks about because it's about preparing in these times. And cool with that. Yeah. I try to get that cracking too. Hey, Snap, look at the vid called Flint Ninjas. Me and my buddy Jay had a spar. It's a good session. I'll check that out. You can get a feel for China vibe. Okay, I will. In case you run into a grappler like me, you'll be forearmed. That's what's up. All right, man. I'm gonna really get off this time. I turned off this this AC that was blowing in my face, so now my throat's not so dry. So anyway, agree to disagree. Yeah, you can't agree to disagree with some people, man, because they always have to be right. They always have to be right, and so that's when they start attacking you. That's when they start moving goalposts. That's when they start attacking straw men. That's when they start with the ad hominems and the fallacies and all this other stuff. Like, okay, well, you know, we don't agree. Let's move on. Agreed. Yeah. All right, man. I'm out of here. Much love to everybody. Again, I'll be going live from the stairs tomorrow. Okay. Or Friday. So, yeah. Y'all see me there. I'll put up a reminder. I'll put up a little thingy like I always do, saying what time I'll be going live. So y'all know what's cracking. All right. So see y'all tomorrow, and we'll talk about more things. And I'm looking forward to see how this the storming of the Capitol building goes, so that we can have that discussion as well. I want to see how that works. And I wonder if did he ever do the count? Did he ever do the count for the electors? I don't think they ever got the opportunity. So we'll see what happens, man. Much love to you guys. Peace out. And look, with these Trump supporters, we need to get in their ears. Us truth lovers, right? Us freedom lovers. We need to get in their ears. Like, look, you're this close. Trump can't help you anymore. Okay, Trump can't help you. As you can see, y'all used to support the cops big time, right? They were the biggest cop supporters. Now they turn their back on the cops. Good. Keep that energy going. Keep that momentum going. Let's keep it moving forward towards true freedom. Let these cops know you work for us, not for the mayor, not for the commissioner. You work for us. So you're supposed to protect our interests in our constitutional rights. Well, human rights that are protected by the Constitution, allegedly. So you're supposed to do that. So handle your handle. We need to get them on that. These talking heads. That's why I'm not completely going to turn my back on people like Brandon Tatum, like ABL, like these others who are huge Trump supporters, because right now, even them, they can be swayed toward freedom a little bit more. They have that understanding now. They see the curtain is being pulled back. I don't think Brandon Tatum will ever turn his back on the cops, but I mean, if you present him with enough logic as to why you should, or if you can convince him to get his cop buddies to be on the right side, there's always a possibility that we can get this thing going. You understand what I'm saying? I would never completely burn my bridge with somebody like Brandon Tatum or ABL or even Amazing Lucas, because they all have huge voices and have influence. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's keep that energy going. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening. I need to get in contact with more Trump supporters. That's what I need to do. I need to start talking to them. You know what I'm saying? I need to have conversations with them. So anyway, much love, you guys. As a matter of fact, ABL is probably going to be going live today. I'll definitely be calling. I'll try to call ABL's live and talk to him about some certain things. So if you guys want to watch ABL live, I'll try to get on there to talk to him through Skype, and we'll see what we can do, man. It's time. 2021 is the year of the crossroads. You're going to go toward freedom, or you're going to go toward complete and utter slavery. This is that year. So much love, you guys. Peace out.